Joining me today on a study session, talk session, meditative session. If any of you have anything that you would like to talk about, feel free to share. This is a multilingual, multicultural, multimodal discussion podcast. Some of you would like to join, feel free to join. We can cover any topic, all topics, no topics, anything and everything. I welcome you to today's session. I'll do some reflection. We'll do some conversing. There's so much going on in the world. Today you have landed, let's see what my tabs here say. My tabs say that I've been looking up what are the best activities for health, fitness, mental resilience. And I always have to share that walking is amazing. It's one of the best exercises. If you're into meditative, cardiovascular, muscle building workouts, and I'm talking about treks and hikes. So take a look at, I'm looking at the museum here on my tab. And can I close this? Looking at my local marine museum. All right, terrific. I can close that tab. Google Calendar. Now what I'm doing on my Google Calendar is planning. I also have a physical calendar that I use, and I follow it as much as possible. So I always want to know what's going on around me. All right, we are back. Now, was that a load or what? So I'm still on here. I see what you all have written me. Hey, what's up, Kay? Chachi. So that's your dog? What kind of dog is it? Can't really click on your image. If you subscribe and like this, I might get the notification, but I cannot check your profile picture. Dogs are awesome, Chachi. What kind of dog is that? I can't tell. Looks like maybe a husky? Maybe. All right, everyone, make sure you subscribe and like. Sometimes I'm able to check your profile and all that. I'm not able to this round. But yeah, thank you for reminding me, Chachi. I feel for your dog, man, or woman. Um, I have to, so I'm doing a lot of plumbing work right now. We have a bathtub that is not, someone must have thrown something down there. And I thought someone threw a bar of soap down the bathtub. I'm like, okay, it should melt, right? You would think that a bar of soap going down the bathtub sink would melt. And we've been pouring hot water, hot water, hot water. I snaked it. Bought an auger machine. Let me know if you all know what an auger machine is. We went to Home Depot, got an auger machine, and I got it down there as much as possible. Attached it to the drill. Nothing. Had the plumbers, the official plumbers, because I'm a handyman. I do what I can with what I'm given. And nothing. They said, hey, we don't know what it is. You have galvanized pipes. This is going to be, guess how much, everyone? How much are the plumbers charging us? Give you a few minutes, few seconds, give me a few minutes, few seconds to guess. They said $7,000. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's a bar of soap that fell down, that went through the sink, just slipped down there, it'll melt, right? It's soap. And then I started to do research, and I came up with information that said that liquid soap was created because of that problem. Liquid soap was created because people, that's one of the most common clogs in sinks, is just a bar of soap or a big chunk of soap goes down there, and it's hard to get out. It solidifies and it just doesn't melt. It gets stuck there and it accumulates grease and it accumulates air. So $7,000 galvanized pipes. And I went to the store today. Got my heavy duty drain cleaner. I mean, this stuff is toxic, right? If you touch it, it'll burn your skin. And I started to pour that down the drain because we have galvanized pipes, and nothing. It's not working. I saw it bubble. I was like, yes, it's working. Nothing. Not working at all. So $7,000 for the plumbers to take it all apart, and they'll probably check what's in there. I think it's a bar of soap. Might be, I don't know, kids' toys. Um, what else could it be? What, I don't know what else could it be. Bar of soap, I think. Legos. Why would the Legos be in the bathtub? Did the kids take some Legos to the bathtub and just dunk it in there? No, because I keep all the toys neatly organized, and anything that small are choking hazards. So I'm not going to keep those around. So the only thing I remember in the bathtub was a bar of soap. Now we don't use bars of soap. We use those the liquid ones, which were created to replace bars of soap because that is one of the most major problems. And it was a gift from someone. So we normally would not have had that bar of soap, but someone gifted us, like a gift basket. Hey, here, friend. And then there happened to be a bar of soap, and then I was like, oh, okay, bar of soap, let's use this up before it molds or expires. Went down the sink, $7,000. And then I tried that very toxic stuff, poured it down the drain. I think it's called ZEP. Look it up if you're interested. ZEP. Started to bubble. Thought we were gonna get some somewhere, but nothing. And still not draining. And it says after 5 minutes it should work. It's the heavy duty stuff. Nope, not working. And it said poured 16 ounces. I'm like, okay, 16 ounces. And then some hot boiling water. I did that. Nothing. So all night tonight, I've been pretty much just went through the entire, big jug of it. It's not gonna work. Unless I miraculously go to the bathroom right now, it's done. Probably not. So here we are. Exactly the story of the soap. So you out there, get yourself some liquid soap, which was made because the bar of soap and history and people's accounts of spending a lot of money just get stuck. It's old technology. Update the technology. Liquid soap is where it's at. If I ever get a gift basket with a bar of soap now, I'm like, duck this out, throw this out. I don't even know what to do with that. So don't accept bars of soap, people. Just not good all around. Just not good all around. Anyways, so we dealt with that today. All right, what's up, everyone? So we, as you all know, we're live here on YouTube. We're live on Twitch if you're on any of those. And we are covering topics ranging from something as simple as home. All right, Chachi, peace. Good looking dog there. I love dogs, man. 5 rescue dogs here. 5. And, it's not too much. What I will say is that the 3 cats that we have, are a lot more hard work. And you would think it'd be the opposite, right? Cats are independent. Cats go to the litter box. You just have to change it, play with them. And no, the dogs, they would run outside to the yard. They do their thing. They protect the house. But it's the cats that are, pardon my French, pissing all over the place. So we have this cinnamon spray that we spray everywhere, and now we're training the cats. Give the cats their wash the cats, make sure that they feel like clean, and then everyone can play with them. They crawl into these crawl spaces, and we have to get them out, and they're all dusty. Fortunately, our cats aren't outdoor cats. They're not allowed to be outdoors. We don't want them to bring back worms, any ticks or mites or any disease. Dogs, on the other hand, just get to run around the yard all day, every day, mostly. And with our newest rescue, a pint-sized dog, just a little baby puppy. I want to say it's what kind of dog is that? Like a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix? A tiny little person, tiny little dog. That one is it's doing well. It does get into its tuffle with our big dog. Our big dog being like Bluey. It's like an Australian Shepherd, just like Bluey the cartoon. but they're all getting along. They're all training well. I would say that our two veteran dogs here, our Brendos, are treating them very well. You know, anytime the dogs are yapping, yapping, barking, barking, our other dogs are like, hey, you stop that. That's a false alarm. You don't do that. And we've caught the dogs barking like, hey, that's unacceptable here. Just barking for no reason. I don't believe in shock collars. It has been presented to be maybe shock collars, but you know that's what a dog does. That's how they communicate. Why would I want to strap them with a shock collar and shock them? So I've been the one advocating to not get shock collars. I'm like, I'll work on the dogs barking. Hey, I've got the other dogs helping me check these dogs and regulate them. And over here on our rescue farm, we've already had just one this year, just one complaint. And they said, hey, your dogs are out there barking. I'm like, well, yeah, they're gonna bark at someone if they're standing in front of our house. Like we've had people just stand there frozen, just like. I'm like, the dog's not gonna run at you. They've got a collar on them that stops them at the perimeter. And these people, and I'm looking at them at the window, and they're just stopped there looking. And the dog's like, okay, dogs get in wolf mode if you look at them. That's disrespectful. You wouldn't go to the zoo and just mean mug gorilla. No, that's disrespectful. They do that to the dogs, and the dogs are barking. Okay, keep on walking. The dog's protecting. The dog's doing their duty. But otherwise, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you, Chachi, for sharing a little bit about your dog. I'm sorry to hear that your dog passed, man. But that does remind me to keep the bathroom door closed because, as you all know, if you've been here from the very beginning, we are conducting an experiment. An experiment that we didn't necessarily want to do. Our bathroom is clogged. It's been clogged all week. The plumber said it's going to cost $7,000 to fix. And we're trying everything we can. I go get myself an auger, try to fix it. I go and snake it. Nothing's working. Finally go to Lowe's, Home Depot, get the most heaviest duty drain cleaner, some liquid, pour it down the bathroom sink, and it isn't working. I've been, at that for a few hours now, and it's not working. So I'm thinking, is there really a bar of soap that's down there, like a big chunk of bar of soap? Because you would have thought that maybe the liquid, the ZEP liquid, would have dissolved the soap by now in all the hot water that I've been pouring down there, like boiling hot water. Nothing. So if any of you have ever come across situations like that, let me know what you have done. No more bars of soap for us. Liquid all the way. And as you all know, I started off today's session just sharing with you what's on my tabs. Currently on my tabs are conversations with you all. I've got some work here that I have to review, and I'm moderating life-work balance. Now you see what I did there? I said life-work balance. I did not say work-life balance, because we always have to prioritize the good, and we have to, we have to play. I do think that I should do that a lot more often, is play. I find myself working, and I admit it, I'm a workaholic, but that's just my entrepreneurial mindset. Let me know where you all stand. What are your vocations and passions in life? Thank you all for joining the God Tender Love and Care session and podcast. As you all know, we are a channel by the people for the people, and we can cover all topics, any topics. Yes. So I'm working on a major, multi-million-dollar project right now. And I finally was able to get a little bit ahead on it. So as I venture toward this project, I will keep you all updated on how it progresses. So if you've seen the latest videos and music and content that we've provided everyone, it's been we've been at the studio, we've been making music, I've been collaborating, and I even made a post out there. If any of you are interested in being on our podcast, feel free to reach out, and join. This session is by the people, for the people, and one thing that I would like to do right now is explore the tech tools readily available. Now, we started off this session, you saw my background. A lot of creative stuff happens here. And lately, I've been a lot into exploring the tech tools. Tech tools that, for example, like, what is this? Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. My magnets appear right there. Terrific. And let's see what else we have here at our disposal. So I've just transported myself. I have a project. One of my projects is I have to cut down 4 trees. Now, how much do you think it would cost? That's just one of the trees right there. That's the apple tree that just doesn't blossom anymore. And we're going to cut down some of these trees right here. So you've seen 2 trees so far. Just the trees are dead, and we get a lot of tornadoes here. We want to avoid a tree ever getting struck by lightning and falling on our house. Another tree that we have to cut down is that one right there. If any of you have suggestions, feel free to share with me. Part of my background is mixed martial arts, right? So I have the strength, I have the endurance, I have the cardio for it. One of my training partners, they caught him the tree cutter, and he's given me suggestions over the years, but I'm also comparing prices because I did see a chainsaw for $400. My last experience with a chainsaw was gardening and taking down a few trees that were growing into the foundation of the house. And what happened from there was a chainsaw. And that was a really big headache to just get everything lined up again, get in the gloves, because, you cut yourself on the chainsaw. And I've never really been into, the chainsaw. I explore it more as I build my garden. I'm more about producing. And I came across a really, really good price that would match me buying a brand new chainsaw. Now, I have a chainsaw. I don't want a bigger chainsaw. I find that we cut these trees down. They could just leave it there in the yard. They don't have to haul anything. I will take care of chopping it all up, creating a bonfire, making the neighborhood smell good, right? Because some of these are pine trees. So that's tree number, I think you've seen 3 trees so far, right? And then this is one of the other trees right here. So these are sizable trees, but nonetheless, I got to explore my yard today, one of my properties, and definitely priority is taking care of those trees. Now let's see if I can work some magic here. So this is what you're seeing, is this magic right here, these magic tiles. And what's happening with these magic tiles is that they reflect the light that you're able to see them in my presentation. Now, what can you see? I see something right there. What is this? Oh, that's another magnet tile. And this is the orange one. Where is this orange one appearing at? Right here? Did we get rid of all these awesome, I love magnet tiles. Adult Legos. Very cool. Set to send a message. Set to send a message. Alright, so as you all know, have a lot. Bathtub is full of chemicals. I had to send a message so that the dog, who might be thirsty, doesn't jump in thinking that it's safe. So the bathroom door has to stay locked. Chachi in our chat reminded me of that. Thank you. So So, we have a dog that, I mean, a really good protector. I bring this dog with me everywhere. And he has this habit of when he's thirsty, or the other dogs have drank all the water, to jump into the pool, or not the pool, the bathtub. I had to send a message to keep the bathroom locked at all time. I'm still giving the chemicals to work out in the bathroom sink. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to probably use the heavy duty vacuum, suck all that up and pour that into the toilet and say that the chemical just didn't work. But I'm looking out after my dog. My dog is in the habit of jumping in there, and I don't want him to get burned or hurt. So that's what that pause was me sending out that message. Now, let's get a little bit more action going on here. I would like to share with you all right now the music playlist that I have. My music and music that I've collaborated with is currently live. It's currently available. So if you're interested in music, all genres, go to our page and check out our music. Collabos, different languages, different themes, etc. So, as you all know, our page is all about you. Any topics that you want to talk about, feel free to bring up. Currently, on my tabs is my work. So I am doing a bit of multitasking, but it's because I feel that in work I am behind when I should be ahead. There's an expression that I use. I rather be ahead of the curve than trying to catch up. Now, if work is your lifestyle, like I make it as fun as possible, but it's definitely very, very, very stressful, or it can be. Because when I'm working independently, I got it. I'm the leader of this. I get to control the production. My vision actualizes. But I do admit that teamwork and is a bit more challenging than independent work. There are pauses in the video. Feel free to let me know, hey, what do you think of this or that? Because I am working right now, so you're joining me on this journey. As you all saw, I shared with you what's going on in some of the projects. This project right here, which you have a sneak peek into, is also something that we are working on. As a creative, and the term, what do they say? What is that term? Content. I'm used to saying content producer. But what's the term? The terms that many YouTubers say. Content something. Content creators, maybe? Influencers. There it is. Influencers. Man, that term is interesting. We'll talk about that later. And synonyms to that. But you are getting a sneak peek with this image that I created. Let's play some music, right? Let's see if I can grab one of my songs. I mean, I got some new songs that I created. I got some songs that I might want to talk about, songs that I have not heard in a long time. And maybe I can give you a little bit of a synopsis or understanding of what goes beyond, like, my reaction to some of my songs. So let's just choose a song I haven't heard in a long time. I think this one's gonna be good. Oh, volume is low. Mía, tú la tienes dolorida, sin vida y ya en fila. Quítate tú que el agua es mía, mía, tú la tienes dolorida, sin vida y ya en fila. Quítate tú pa' ponerme yo, so let's go pa'l gol que tú quieres. Es mi tarea, queremos ser, hemos visto a nadie, el combo perfecto al de no ser combo merezco ser alcalde, el dedo grande para los envidiosos, no wannabe, soy buen mozo, te rompo y te coso muy peligroso, no tonto ni celoso, gozo el donde quiera, si me juego el ego, es una vela al fondo de la vea en mi sangre, Angelo Guachi, búscame, papi, sorry, te prometo con los defectos que te meto estilo que esto te completo todo conmigo. Esto para ti no es fácil, pero para mí es fácil. Quítate tú que la voz es mía, mía, tú la tienes dolorida, significa que ya es fila, tú la voz es mía. Quítate tú que la voz es mía, mía, tú la tienes dolorida, significa que ya es fila, tú la voz es mía. So that is a song that I made a long while back, and I brought many people from different parts of life together for that project. And I was inspired by some of the songs that I had heard, but it was completely unique. I remember getting in the studio studio that I was creating and really getting creative with that one. Spanish, the multilingualism, the English, the Spanglish. It was all a really, really great project. I did mine in Spanish, Spanglish, English, and I had some others doing it all in Spanish or all in English. So to have a song and to have something that we collaborated on reflect all those different languages really stood out to me. And it really made that song a creative song. That song, I remember one day I didn't even have a studio session scheduled, a collaboration. Like I knew I was going to go off and record my studio, but I didn't really plan for others to be like record on that song. I remember I recorded the chorus, I had experimented with my verse, and then that just came about. And I've performed that song at different venues. A very successful song where we were also able to incorporate photography, my personal photography. As you all know, I run some businesses, and one of those being photography and images and creation. And getting on photography, y'all, the advent, the creation of AI has completely changed content producing. I mean, it has really launched a pedestal of a lot of creative works and projects. AI has completely changed the market. I would say for the better. Yeah, there are challenges and there are definitely obstacles, but AI and technology definitely go hand in hand. And I have nothing but positive things to say because it's an area that needs exploring. And I'm AI certified. I can teach people, I can teach businesses AI and technology. And I definitely want to collaborate more in that regard. But I'm very happy with what I've seen. There is so much in that realm. And we're able to learn so much. So, very, very, very busy, but very happy with where we are going with this project. It is a project that has been on my mind for a while, and I am just very grateful that I'm able to advance on it more and more and more and chip away at it like I haven't been able to in a while. So, without further ado, the project that I'm working on right now is really taking like a toll, though. I mean, I'm really been at this for a while, just chipping away. And I want to get further and further and further, but it's very hard. It's a very hard assignment, project, and so many stakeholders are at hand. So now I have to make sure, and I'm going to close off the music. Maybe we'll get to some more music talk later. But this is very, just a very interesting setup because I don't know whether or not I should keep on editing and verifying if even checking if I should like just leave the project as is or continue. Let me know what you all think. I have a major project here, and I can leave it as is. Let me verify if it is even acceptable. because I am a perfectionist, and as a perfectionist, I think that I'm going to chip away at it. It just bothers me when something's not at 100%. So I want to make this 100% because I like to cross my T's and dot my I's, and I feel like the feedback that I received, I am not doing that with. And I would feel like it would be a disservice if I did not give my projects my all. So this project right here is very, very difficult. It has a lot of moving pieces. There are a lot of stakeholders, and I can't say much about it, like get into detail, but I can give you some detail. Is that I think that there is some inequity involved in the perception of what I produced. Like I would give what I produced a much higher valuation, but I have to also live with the reality that the valuation that the project was given, it is what it is, and I have to move on forward. Now, if I have the option of redoing anything, doing my best that I cross my T's and dot my I's. So we listen to one of my songs. I think while I work on this, maybe I'll have one of my other songs in the background, and we'll just use this as a study session. If I see any of your comments, let me know what you all want to chat or talk about. We are God, tender, loving care, and I'm just going to put one of my songs in the background, and hopefully it's a song that, it's one that I made and created, but one that we can study too. Let's play this one, right? Actually, I'm going to play one that's, I was listening to this earlier. Where is it at? This one's alright, this one's good. Let's listen to this one. Also gives me the opportunity to practice my lyrics. En el mercado bajo el sol tropical, mango maduro, colores espectaculares, jóvenes disfrutando bajo la palmera, la dulce melodía de la fruta sincera, mango jugoso en la ciudad costera, sabor a paraíso en cada mordida, sincera, no te olvides de eso bueno, en la playa dorada, la fiesta comienza con mangos en mano, la diversión se extiende. En la plaza se reúnen los amigos, conmigo las amigas, compartiendo mango como buenos testigos. El jugo escurre por los dedos, se desliza, la felicidad se siente, con cada bocado se avisa. Aquí hay visa y dinero. En familia, mangos jugosos en la ciudad costera, sabor a paraíso en cada mordida, sincera. En la playa dorada la fiesta comienza, con mangos en mano la diversión se extiende, bajo el sol radiante la vida es más dulce, con mango en la mano la risa reluce, cada momento compartido es un regalo, con mangos en la ciudad todo es un festival, como el festival de las naranjas, de las chinas, las mandarinas. Yo soy de Carolina y esto es un freestyle. Porque soy libre, yo soy mamado, yo fui el que escribió el destino y le dio muchas oportunidades a todos los gringos. Los negros, porque soy taíno. Soy de toda parte. Toda parte. Que ella pone que toda parte, todo el mundo. Mangos jugosos en la ciudad costera, sabor a paraíso en cada mordida, sincera. En la playa dorada, la fiesta comienza con mangos en mano. Okay, that was good. So I was freestyle. So I know this one. I'm remembering my lyrics as well.
En la calle donde la luz se parpadea, jóvenes con sueños que nadie detiene. En el ritmo de la ciudad se encuentran, cada paso es un mensaje que no se frena. O joven en la trampa bailando en la noche, bajo las estrellas en la ciudad que no se esconde. Con cada movimiento el mundo se enciende. O joven en la trampa su fuego enciende. Entre el ruido encuentra su beat, en la música su vida se completa. Cada paso un desafío que superan de la duda, su determinación resuena como siempre. Oh, joven en la trampa bailando en la noche, bajo la estrella en la ciudad que no se esconde. Con cada movimiento el mundo se enciende. Oh, joven en la trampa su fuego enciende. En el caos su paz encuentra, en el ritmo su alma se expande. Con la pasión como guía no hay límite. Oh, joven en la trampa su éxito se viste. Joven en la trampa bailando en la noche, bajo las estrellas en la ciudad que no se esconde. Con cada movimiento el mundo se enciende. Oh, joven en la trampa su fuego enciende. En el beat pesado, su esencia parte, cada paso es una historia en progreso. De la oscuridad su luz emerge con exceso. Oh, joven en la trampa dominando la noche, bajo las estrellas su legado borra y crece. Con cada movimiento el mundo se agita. Oh, joven en la trampa su fuego no se quita. Entre el humo y el ruido su voz se eleva. En la jungla de asfalto su esencia prueba. Soy el arcoíris en un mundo gris, mis raíces se entrelazan en el matiz. En un mundo blanco y negro soy la luz, el puente entre cultura que me seduce. Soy la voz de la diversidad en un mundo de igualdad. Mis raíces se enraizan en la realidad, la mejor versión de la multiculturalidad. Mi piel la paleta, mis ojos el lienzo, pinto la vida con cada comienzo. Un criso de cultura, poder inmenso, rompiendo barreras, sin miedo me expreso. Soy la voz de la diversidad en un mundo de uniformidad. Mis raíces enraizan en la realidad, la mejor versión de la multiculturalidad. Sin frontera ni límite que me detengan en este viaje, la diversidad me alienta. Con cada paso nueva historia me enseñan, en mí la diversidad me asenta. Soy el arcoíris en un mundo gris, la diferencia mi mayor matiz. En este mundo yo persistiré, la mejor versión yo mismo seré. Persistiré.
And what I'm saying is, you just gotta keep going forward. Do not ever give up. Be resilient.
Como hace dejé. Sí, así, yo doy duro. En cada paso que doy mi identidad brilla. En un mundo estático mi esencia se avilla. Soy la luz de la esperanza, la semilla que germina en este paisaje monocromático. Mi esencia se fascina y a ti te fascina. Soy la voz de la diversidad en un mundo de uniformidad. Mis raíces me enraizan en la realidad, la mejor versión de la multiculturalidad. Desde la montaña hasta el mar profundo, mi ser refleja el mundo circundante y fecundo. En cada ritmo, en cada verso, un rumbo. En este universo monocromático, mi presencia es jumbo. Jumbo.
Oh, I really liked it when I made this song right here. It just really took me about being en la isla del encanto y Quiquillas Boriques. So, esta canción me gustó mucho. I really enjoyed making this song. You know, really took me back to just instrumental relaxation.
Soy el mejor en cada paso que doy con coraje y pasión. Mi destino forjo, nada me detiene. Hacia la cima voy a llegar.
And it's called Boricua State, and I love the
La
title.
llama de ganar,
La
llama de ganar,
la llama de ganar.
Con trabajo y dedicación alcanzaré la cumbre. Con cada desafío mi fuerza se alumbre. Sé que hay obstáculos, pero los superaré. Como siempre, porque sé que en mi interior la grandeza yace. Con cada meta alcanzada, con cada logro obtenido. Sé que soy capaz de lo más grande con sentido. En mi mente solo existe la visión del sitio.
Porque soy el mejor.
Eres
Mi único pretexto. No me mande texto si no es de dinero.
Soy el mejor en cada paso que doy con coraje y pasión. Mi destino forjo, nada me detiene hacia la cima voy a llegar. Porque en mi ser llevo la llama de ganar. Así que sígueme de cerca y verás lo que puedo hacer. Porque ser el mejor es mi más razón de ser. Cada desafío con cada nuevo test.
Another freestyle.
El mundo entero que soy el mejor.
Siempre test. Siempre test. Siempre test.
Siempre test. Siempre test.
So just playing some of the music as I troubleshoot this major project. Very difficult project. It's hard. It's very hard. This project is difficult. Wow, so many obstacles. What is going on? This is very difficult. Very, very difficult. So many obstacles. So what to do? Keep on moving forward. Pa'lante. Salud. All right. What song we have going on now? Is this still? Oh, I see. That's what's happening. Let me read this again. Okay. Man, there's so much going on right now. A lot of obstacles. Okay. Well, I'm at a standstill with my project that I was telling you all about. At a very major standstill. Yeah, I can't move forward with it. I mean, what? Okay. Very major standstill. Okay. All right. Well, what I was working on earlier, I have to go to a different project here. Okay. So, this company reached out to me to illustrate, and I haven't illustrated or worked on animations in a long time, but I do have the experience and background with digital illustrations and animations, and using technology to create stories. And I just came across, that was one of my tabs that I just opened up right here, and I felt that that was a really solid production, very solid production. But I'm currently looking for another assignment here that I started earlier today that I was just very, very enthusiastic about, and I just found it, and I had a lot of technical difficulties, but I was able to find it, and I found it here. I'm going to see how it looks here on our desktop, or laptop desktop, and I like the way it looks. I like this, but there's one thing here that I would probably alter, and that's that right there. Perfect. I think I can probably remove all of these. Okay. Can't remove that like that, so I'm gonna have to remove everything like that manually. And that is the one thing missing here. So I want to make this an entire page. So in order to do that, I guess I adjust the background. I'm gonna make this the background. Creative projects. Anyone? Let me know what creative projects you are all working on as well. Oh, I see. Oh, that's what that did. Okay. Oh, did that work? Nope. How about that? How about that? Nope. That. Nope. But that. That. Does this really take redo. Ooh, but don't redo too much. Lot of work, let me tell you that. I see what's happening. So this part right here. Oh, did that really just do that? How do I get that back? Okay. Okay, I see. Replace this. That right there. This can go right there. How did that? Okay, I see. Good. Now if I'm able to adjust this, move it all the way up here. Didn't work. Very, very hard work, everyone. Let me know what you are all up to. Um, so busy with this, but I got really excited about this project. I'm gonna do it justice and finish it and work on this as much as possible. And what I have to do with that is that one right there. But then when I do that, it doesn't affect that at all, and I'm able to finally have executive control over this masterpiece. Not quite a lot of difficulty. This is glitching out on me. What if I take that and move it right there? How to stand still. On. Wow. You know, next time we do this, I'm gonna have some water next to me, a drink, some juice. I see. Okay, okay, okay. This has to. Image option. Okay. Mm. Mm. Okay. Why is this? Let's see. All right, let's see what how it's transferred. Okay. That may work. All right, and off, and then. Nope. Oh, okay. All right. see what happens if I do that. Oh, image behind the text. Okay. Still not what I'm asking for. Okay. Page setup. Zero, 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 zero. Almost. Then, okay. Almost there, everyone. Good progress here. Oh, what happened? Okay. Salute. Nope. Something is, let's see. Oh, the header. That must be the header, right? Nope. Almost. So that goes here. Then, nope. Huh. Something going on right up there. Wow. Okay. That might work. Let's try that. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works. I think we got a little bit further with this new method than earlier, just slightly. just slightly. Right. Yep, right there. Nope, still doing that. Okay. How about that? And okay. Let me know what you are up to. I'm oh, did that again. Okay. Almost there. You know when you feeling when you're really, really close to like completing something. I mean, this looks good. Let me take a quick read at this. Hmm. Wow. You ever have a eureka moment when you're working on something so collaborative? Just had a very, very good eureka moment. Okay. Okay, good. Terrific. Phenomenal. That works. Well, everyone, we're making progress. That works. Okay. Wow. Making strides. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Huh. Okay. Let's see. My title to all. Oh, okay. Ay, ay, ay. What's up, everyone? Currently working on a major project. Had some music on earlier. Might turn the music back on, but I really like the silence. Silence is great, isn't it? Yeah, this might work. Something's off though. Yeah, we don't need that there. What just happened here? Oh, I see. Okay. It still needs adjustments. Yeah, no, that one's off. Really? It did that up there too? That completely threw everything off. Wow. There we go. Do I have to do that for everyone? Okay. Yeah, it's not. Is it really linking it up there? Did that thing again. Maybe if we could just nope. Still? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Nope. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. What? Okay, cool. Hmm. Ah, what's this right there? Perfect. Hmm. Mm. Awesome. Perfect. Hmm. Wow. Why is it doing that? Okay. What? What is this? Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Wow. Did that. Huh. I see. Yeah, that works. Hmm. Did it? Oh, why did that? Okay. I see. Okay. 8. Alright. Completely changed, altered everything. Okay, I see what to do. So, see, make the changes and then still the same thing. Alright. So what we can do here to adjust this is a prototype. Prototype. Save. Don't know where the prototype just went. Okay. Prototype. Alright, prototype is not working. Good. And this one right here. Oh, should go right there. Good, good, good. Good progress. Very, very good progress. Almost. Yeah. Good. Uh-oh. Okay. I see, okay. Come on, really? Well, that really got me in a creative mood, you know. Very, very, very creative mood. And thinking creatively, I was able to finally finish a project that I've been working on for the longest. Really, really. So even though I hit a standstill, and I just showed you a preview of some of the work that I've been up to, but even though I've been a very, very busy person, and I hit a standstill with one of the projects, like one of my major projects, I was able to transition somewhere else. And if you just hit a standstill, you just got to keep the creative wheels going. For my a lot of good progress. Okay. Alright, yeah, I guess we can do that for now. Wow. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hmm. Perfect. What is that? Okay. Terrific. This section right here. Okay. That works. And made a lot of really good progress. And let's see. Making really good progress. A lot of really good progress, everyone. But we still came across a kerfuffle in that, yeah, kerfuffle remains. What is happening here? Okay. Did I? Okay. That I can move over there. And let's expand on this a bit. Concluding